Hey, what is going on, viewers? Zesty Lime Studios here, and welcome back to another drinks review. Today we are going to be reviewing Rockstar's SuperSours, but this one is going to be on the Blue Raspberry, but it's going to be on their new variant they're bringing out of, which is the 25% more taste and 25% more caffeine version. Very interesting title there. So before we just get into that, so bearing in mind, there did used to be the original Blue Raspberry Blue Raspberry SuperSours. So this was the original, and then they've recently come out with all these 25% more taste, more caffeine variants of some other flavors as well. So I'll put the link to this one in the description below, so you can have a watch of this one and then watch this one after as well to see the difference. I will compare the sugar to that, because these old ones have a awful lot of sugar. So we'll keep that to the side for now. But yeah, that's the original SuperSours. So I got this particular drink out of a random corner shop in Bristol, actually, when I was travelling for work, and it cost me price marked 99p. So good old Rockstar, still keeping that 99p price throughout all these years. So a random corner shop in Bristol. I'm sure you can find this though in other corner shops, but that was literally the first place I'd seen this. I was not aware the Blue Raspberry came in a 25% more taste, more caffeine variant. So I wonder what other flavours are out there. So anyways, let's give you guys a full 360 of the can as well while I'm rotating it. So like I said, it has differed from the old design a little bit. So on the front, we also have the 25% more caffeine, more taste at the top, and then we have a big 500 milligrams of caffeine there in your face. We obviously have the big usual kind of Rockstar star, and then we have the SuperSours down the side, and then the Blue Raspberry at the bottom rather than on the side like it was on the old cans. On the back, we have all the ingredients and stuff, which we'll get to in a second as well. Up the side, we have running stuff like, taurine, B vitamins, caffeine, stuff like that. But for the most part, the backing of the actual can, as you can see, is black. On the bottom, we have nothing. And on the top, unfortunately, the top is less interesting than it is on the old can. So the top of it is all silver, apart from the pull ring, which is in black. But if you look at the old one, it's all in black. But looks much, much better in black. Finishes off the black of the can, doesn't it? It matches it whole a lot better. So anyways, that's the look of the drinks. Let's have a look at the back. So caffeine content is indeed on the higher side, and it contains 40 milligrams of caffeine per 100 ml. So it's 8 grams more than the standard, which is generally 32 milligrams per 100 ml. Whether them 8 grams is going to make a difference between you winning the Olympics or not, I don't think so. So looking at the ingredients, so as it is reduced sugar, what sweeteners do we have? So it has sucralose and a sulfame case, so no aspartame, which is good. Apart from that, so let's look at the actual sugar content. So the sugar content has been, well, more than halved if you're going to compare it to the original. So this one contains 4.7 grams per 100 ml of sugar, and the total can contains only 24 grams of sugar. The original, and be prepared guys because it's really bad, the original used to contain 14 grams of sugar per 100 ml, and this can used to contain 70 grams of sugar. Let that sink in for a second. So yeah, reduced sugar, which is good. And then we have niacin, vitamin B6, B12, but no pantothenic acid. The old one had pantothenic acid as well, but this one doesn't. But again, you probably get pantothenic acid from somewhere else. So anyways, it's nice and cold. I have got a cup. Let's get straight into it. Hopefully it won't explode over me. So it's been a long time since I've actually had the Blue Raspberry because of it being full sugar. So I actually really can't remember what to expect with this drink. The colour, I think, was, I'm going to say red, but I might be wrong. So it's going to be blue or red, but we'll have to find out. Just don't explode. There we go. I really wish the top on that was black. It looks so much more tacky being silver, doesn't it? Black looks really, really nice finish. It's a shame they've done that. They made the pull ring black, but not the top. Really weird. But anyways, let's go. Hey, it's red. There we go. So, quite a lot of foam on the top there, or bubbles on the top. They're taking a little while to go as well. Quite a few small bubbles on the side, but they seem to be going fairly quick as well. Our foam is taking a long time to go down the top, blimey. So yes, the colour is indeed red, although it's not like a kind of deep candy red. It's more or less like a, a lighter, I mean, it almost looks pink when I put it up to my light. It almost looks a little bit pink. The camera makes it look red, but it has got a little tinge of pink to it when I put it up to the light, or just a really, really light off red. So, but yeah, for the most part, it's pretty much a light red, you know, and it is see-through. Hello. So I could smell it while pouring it out, so I'll give it a closer smell now. It smelled quite sweet actually while I was pouring it out. Oh, blimey, that smells really strong. Yeah, it's got that kind of berry smell, really. I can't really figure out what specific type of berry, but it's just got a kind of a berry smell. Definitely along like the raspberry and kind of, you know, lines like that. Yeah. Smells nice though. It smells quite sweet, but yeah, smells strong of the, you know, the berry lines. But nevertheless, guys, let's taste some. Oh, that's nice. That's lovely. Oh. So straight away, I would say about the sweetness, it's spot on. So having that half amount of sugar, yes, it's definitely not overly sweet and sugary like the originals were. But at the same time, it's not syrupy either, because it's like an English drink. It hasn't got that syrup kick, which like the American drinks have, like the Fantas and stuff like that. It hasn't got the syrup kick to it. But it's just about my sweetness. I'd say it's spot on medium sweetness. So it's not, you know, under sweetened or over sweetened or anything like that, but it's spot on the sweetness. So for some people that aren't too keen on super sweet drinks, or for some people that aren't really a fan of, you know, drinks that aren't that sweet, that's right in the middle. So it's not too bad. But so for having the reduced sugar, I'd say that's absolutely spot on. Absolutely spot on with that. But the flavour itself, yeah, it's beautiful. And I'm trying to remember the original, and I think the original was just a hell of a lot more sugary. Like, it was just so much more sugary in the actual drink. So I think with this, the actual blue raspberry flavour isn't. And before I do get into the flavour, I did mention this on the other 25% more caffeine, more taste variants, but that is a very weird. I was going to say, you know, figure, but that's a very weird kind of idea figure to come up with for a drink name, like specifically plus 25% more taste. Like caffeine, yes, that's understandable, 25% more, but like 25% more taste specifically, that's like a really weird figure and specific figure to come up with. And if they're comparing that to the original, it's a totally different drink. So in terms of marketing, that's a really weird figure how they come out with that. So 25% more taste, I don't know, but you know, it's a market employee, isn't it, to get you to buy it. And I think, by the way, I think I did mention, I did say 500 milligrams of caffeine, but it's 200. I don't know why I said 500. It looks back to front in the camera as I'm watching it, so just it's 200, not 500. But yeah, so yeah, just a weird thing about that 25%, just a really weird specific figure to come up on. So I don't know where they come up with that. But anyways, so I said the flavour, it's really nice. You've got a nice raspberry flavour there. Oh, excuse me, busy. You've got a nice raspberry flavour there, and I think because the drink has the right amount of sweetness within the drink, it makes the actual flavour to have some actually kick to it as well. Because sometimes with these reduced sugar drinks, they can be kind of under flavoured or sometimes like this, but this is spot on. So you drink it and you literally get a full flavour of raspberry throughout throughout when you drink it. Aftertaste is not too much, to be honest. It doesn't taste weird with an aftertaste. It's just there's not much in the aftertaste, if that makes sense. Drink it, yeah, get that nice raspberry flavour, and then aftertaste is not too much. There might be something there in the aftertaste, but I don't know whether it seems like it's some sort of just neutral flavour in the aftertaste, not really that interesting. But it has no chemical aftertaste or no really, weird aftertaste or anything like that. But regardless, yeah, it's just a great blue raspberry flavour. And if you're wondering what like blue raspberry is, well, you got like the raspberries, and then it's like like the little small blue ones you get basically. But look it up on Google, it will make sense. So it's a cross, because obviously you have the blueberry pomegranate acai one, which is the blue extrans, and you got the blue raspberry, and And then you've got so many other variants of the raspberry and the blueberry and all that. But bearing in mind, this is a SuperSours as well, but it's not, well, it doesn't seem sour, really. Well, it doesn't seem sour. Let me toss them out the can quick before I end the video as well. Yeah, it's still the same thing. Taste of just a good, nice blue raspberry flavour. So, yeah, quite impressed with that, guys. So, I'm glad they're banging that reduced sugar, because I will definitely buy these again if I see them, or any of the other 25%. You know what? I will put the other 25% more taste, more caffeines in the description below as well. They've done the original, they've done the the blueberry pomegranate one, and they've done I think the guava as well. They're all up there, actually sitting at the end of my line. But I'll put them in the description. Go give them a watch, because they seem to be bringing out more and more of these as we go. So, okay, that drink gets a thumbs up for me. So as always, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all later.